Happy Sunday night, people. Hope you had a good time watching the games. Hope your teams won. I'm a Steelers fan, so I have no dogs in the game. But I watched anyway because it's playoff football. Today, I'm going to do a review of all three of the movies that I did unboxings for earlier. I'm going to do them separately. And I got to tell you, this was fun. These were interesting. What did I think of them? Stick around to find out. And we're back for the third and final video for the day. If you watch the unboxing, you'll see that I got it Saturday afternoon, and I intended it to watch it Saturday afternoon. But some unfortunate events at work, mainly some giant nozzle calling out from works, made it so I couldn't watch it because I had to open at 6 a.m., work until 11 a.m., go back at 8 p.m., work until 3 o'clock in the morning. So I had to sleep a little bit in between there. So I couldn't watch the movie until today and was trying to watch it around in between football and stuff. And this would be the Vampire Night Orgy. This was you've heard of a B-level movie. This, I think, would be like a D or E level movie. Something that you'd see on Svengoolie or Elvira. Maybe they wouldn't even do this one. It was, I think it came out like 1972. And it was done in Spain, so it was dubbed. It was directed by Leon Klinovsky, and I think it's Jack Taylor or something like that stars, along with a couple of other people. Okay, so the basic premise of this movie is there's this group of people on a bus traveling through the countryside, and all of them had been hired by this person who owns a castle to work at the castle. One's going to be the major domo, one's going to be the tutorer, one's going to be the driver, one's going to be the gardener. So just the basic group of people you'd see all taking a bus, chartered POS bus to the castle where they're going to work. And they're going along, and the driver, who is being tormented by one of the people as to how long it's going to take, has a heart attack. And the driver, the guy who's hired to be the driver, takes over driving. And they're like, okay, it's 110 kilometers to where we're going, but there's this little thing here that says 10 kilometers away from the city. Let's go there so we can rest up a little bit, maybe give the bus a rest, and maybe make arrangements to get rid of this body. So they go there, and there's nobody there. Nobody. Not a single soul. But there's a tavern. This is tavern, rooms, food. And they go in there. Everything's all set up. It looks like there's one person who had been there. And so they're talking, and another dude shows up saying he'd been out wandering around looking for people. He couldn't find anybody. All right. They're like, it's nighttime. We need some sleep. So they grabbed some food, some drinks, and all went up to different rooms. And that's what it is. It's what, and then things proceed from there. They come across the townspeople the next morning, and they had all been supposedly in the graveyard that night because one of their villagers had died. But then they get stuck there because their car, something happened to the car or wouldn't start. And now I'm thinking, just by the title, I didn't expect an actual orgy, so don't think I'm that big of a perv or anything. But I was expecting it to be some sort of a you're gonna have a bunch of vampires, and they're gonna lower people in and have a kind of a big, I don't want to say party, but some sort of a gathering of all the vampires so they could talk past the people around and do stuff. But that wasn't the case. You don't really find out someone is I mean, aside from the title, that they're vampires until about halfway through the movie. And there's only one actual vampire there. All the rest of them are just a bunch of villagers who look like they're, suffering from some horrible skin condition. And, half of them are missing their teeth to begin with. And they're constantly going out into the graveyard every night. And that seemed a little, since it keeps happening, you sort of expect to find out why they're doing that, but they never answer that question. They don't really explain why they want to keep these people there. Because I guess they get a little bit of blood from them, but then they want to. I don't want to ruin the movie, but there's no reason for these people to want to keep these people here. So there's no real explanation of why these vampires are doing what they're doing and why they keep trying to have people come into this town. It was. I'm just in there watching it. Just it's like I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, it was. I had fun watching it, but it's just one of those. Like it's about an hour and 20 minutes that I could have used to do something else, even though it was kind of an interesting hour and 20 minutes. I could have done something else, like gone to the gym or something. But yeah, I'm gonna give this a 1.25 out of 5. And I mean, I enjoyed it just for the experience, but unless you're really bored, or like obscure Spanish horror movies, no, just rewatch some of the classics instead, like Lost Boys or Near Dark or something like that, or the original Dracula movie. And all right, I will talk to you a little bit later. Enjoy.